by popular request, I'm going to dissect this ruck weighing in at 50 to 55 pounds. It's give or take because I've got a cheap scale. It will probably be a long video, so bear with me. I'm doing this. About 40 people's asked what I had in the bag, what did it contain, how long could I sustain. Kind of didn't believe that I could sustain 3 days in the wilderness with this ruck weighing 50 to 55 pounds. Keep in mind, guys, the more skill you have, the less you have to carry. Okay, so while this bag does have quite a bit in it, the main weight that I carry is water, food, and comms. Those are my 3 heaviest pound for pound in the bag. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here we have the Yaesu 857D. I have slid this in this pack where the secondary rifle would have went. Again, this is a Eberly stock Gunslinger 2. And this is where the secondary rifle would have went. In this case, I put a Yaesu 857D radio. This has HF capabilities. I can talk to repeaters in my area. I can send emails via Skywave with no internet or infrastructure. And I can talk thousands of miles or closer with this radio. It's encaged in an armor lock cage, protecting it from the bumps and the drops that may happen along the ruck. Underneath it, also in the bag, is the battery that I run, which is a 6 amp hour, 12 volt lithium battery that goes with it. On inside here, I keep a hammock, and a tarp. It's a very good tarp. I've had this tarp for quite some time. Used it on multiple occasions. That is also in the bag. In the top here, I keep drip drop hydration packs for the water that I carry. And then a couple of more riding utensils. You can't never have enough of these out in the woods. Seems like you lose them every time you go out there. So the more, the merrier. Also here in the top half, this is just an old camera pack. I keep all of my charging utensils in it, or my charging cords in it. I keep a compass. This is the Pseudo MC2. That's a Baco lap saw. I guess I can show you what that is. In case those that don't know, that's for cutting limbs, trees. Super handy, and it's a little easier to carry that than an axe. So that's very nice. I keep a charging block. Keep a flashlight. Also keep a Garmin 66 with inReach capabilities on it. I keep a knife sharpener. Also keep a rangefinder. This is really helpful for mapping if you can have it. I mean, if you don't, then you need to know how to do that, that skill. But this is super handy. In this compartment, I carry 50 foot of rope. That'd be paracord 550. This is a ridge line that's already set up for setting up my tarp. A quick deploy ridge line, I should say. And I keep some number 36 bank line. And I believe that has it for the top half. Also on the outside of the bag is a grill. This is a water purifier. Filters viruses and bacteria. Guys, make sure you understand how water purification works. A lot of the products that you're going to get at Walmart are only bacteria. They will only purify bacteria. The grill will do bacteria and viruses, so make sure you check that out. Up here on the top was the green bag on the side. I have a weatherproof notepad, pencil, antenna for the radio, and then my HF radio antenna. Also, what you see here on the side of the bag is a UHF VHF radio. This is a digital radio by Anytone. I do believe it's the 878 with a ZBM2 QP whip. And then I have it hooked up to a mic that will be on my shoulder that will allow me to talk into the radio without having to actually get the radio out. And I can also hear out of this speaker. So that's what that's for. This here is the Pathfinder cook set. On the inside of it, I have my fire starting kit along with the cook set, which is a single wall stainless steel cup, 32 ounce. And then the bush pot that you could store things in. I just haven't. Then I wrap it in a Ranger band. Again, no set reason of why. It keeps it from rattling, but there's a lot of uses for this Ranger band. And if you were out in the middle of the woods and needed something like that, it's easy to put on it, and it's there. So don't weigh nothing. So why not add it? And then also one more thing is fat wood. You can get this from any pine tree that has fallen. You can smell it for the turpentine on it. It's unmistakable once you learn it. But you can also buy these at Walmart in the sticks already pre-made. I think they're like $5 for a bundle of 40 or 50, something like that. So learn how to go get it, but for the meantime, Walmart's got your bag. So guys, as I was filming, it came a downpour, so I packed up all the gear and I came into the shop. So if you can hear it in the background, I do apologize. It's a tin roof, so it's liable to get a little noisy. So as I was saying, I like the pack because you can get to it from it laying on its back by undoing the straps on the sides, or you can come in from the top here like a sack. I really like that about the pack. So getting into the pack, we'll get a little closer here where you can see. I keep and this is a lot more organized. I had it all out in a video and it went pouring down, so this is where we're at now. This is the 10-watt power film solar panel. Absolutely love this thing. It is wonderful. This is the charging equipment I keep with it. It's a little excessive. You don't necessarily have to have all of this, but I do like to keep an eye on my charging equipment, knowing how my battery's charging and the health that it's in. This is a platypus water filtration system. This only filters only filters bacteria. These are, I do believe they are 2 liters. I may be wrong. Let's see. What does it say? They're 4 liters, 4-liter bags. It comes with a dirty, comes with a clean, comes with the hose that connects them, the filter, and then I keep water tablets here just in case. Weighs nothing, so it should always be in your pack. It won't taste great, but it'll keep you from being sick. So I really like that. Lay it to the side. This is the Tough Book CF19. This is what allows me to run all of my digital comms completely waterproof, dustproof, stormproof, run over it proof. This thing is a tank. This is a poncho that I use off of Whoopee Gear. It's a great company, great guy. It's a great poncho. I can also use it as a shelter if need be. You can also use it to cover your gear if you don't have anything to cover your actual gear. This is my extra clothes. I keep it in a garbage bag. Guys, I've seen a lot of folks use the stuff sacks or use different materials to keep it in. I like to just use a garbage bag because at the end of the day, you can also use that garbage bag for other purposes also. Also in here, I keep my cooking utensils. Again, they don't weigh nothing, so you just got to find a place to put them, and they're there. Again, I keep the Ranger bands. Multi-purpose uses, guys. I'm all about redundancy and having what you need in the field. This is my battle board case for navigation. I keep a map of the area I'm going in, map of the state I'm in. That's the off-grid WX field reference guide. Pins, markers, and the back of it. In the back of it, I keep different protractors, and then a couple of extra pieces of paper that's in there for just scratching around. And then one last thing I want to cover is the water. I keep 2 liters of water on me. I usually keep 4 of these 16.9 fluid ounce water bottles. I like them in water bottles because they're easy to refill. They're easy to refill individually. You always know how much water you have on you. You can also refill these and put a water filter on top of them. You can give them out to other people without having to come up with a different canister to pour water for the other person in case they need water. Just really like them individually bottled like this myself. And then with paired with the Grail and this, you can filter it here, put it in here, and then put water back into this. So that's the gear that I carry, guys. Okay, guys, so that does it for the gear dump. If you don't see a couple of things like knives or different applications like that, that usually goes on my person. We're not going to go into all of that. That could be another series, but this is what stays in my pack. This is constant. It changes little by season, little by different needs for different temperatures or different areas that I'm traveling on my expeditions that I go on. But for the most part, this is it. There is a couple of things that I'm missing. I do carry a little bit more food than that. I had gotten into it. I need to refill that. And also the water, as you can see, there's only 3 bottles when I said that there was 4. So there's a couple of things that I have to go back and refill, but you know, that just shows that I use it. You should use your pack. Somebody that packs something like this and then puts it beside their kitchen door and looks at it every day, that's not going to work for you. You're going to have to get this out. You're going to have to use it. You're going to have to train with it. You're going to have to implement it in your lifestyle. This is just as important as taking your medication in the morning, just as important as going to the gym, just as important as the food you put into your body. I don't know how much I could stress that to you guys. I get more criticism over people that have no idea what a ruck even is. You have to train your stuff. I don't care who thinks I need more or who thinks I need less. This fits my needs. This is what's going to fit me because I know it will, because I've rucked with this. I have used this. I've traveled with this. I've slept multiple nights in the woods with this. That's the only way you know that a piece of gear works for you, is for you to use it. Just because you see it in this video does not mean that this is for you. So make sure to use your gear, go through it effectively, and you know, just kind of keep a mindset of 2 is 1 and 1 is none. I believe that you should have multiple uses or multiple contingency plans for water purification, for shelter, and for communications. Okay? So those are just 3 of the big things that I see in my habit, in my travel, that I've seen the most redundancy needed. Water purification, fire, shelter, and communications. So I hope that this is what you guys were looking for. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, holler back at me and let me know. I will help you as much as I can, but remember, this is not a one-size-fits-all pack. This fits my needs. If there's something here you don't see, don't take it that I didn't put it in the gear pack. Don't take it that I didn't know about it. There's some things that I don't put on here because of the platform that I use. So keep that in mind also. If you have a question about that, private message me and I will be glad to share my thoughts on personal protection items. Okay? Those are gear sets that I keep on me. I just aren't going to implement them in my channel right now. So guys, if you need anything, please let me know. I can assist you the best that I can. If I can't help you, I know people that can help you. Get out there, keep training, and keep pushing yourself and your gear. Thanks, guys.